O'Neal, 16 points, 5 boards. Cavaliers lead the Nets by 11, under 4 minutes to play. Shaq with a steal. Gets it ahead for Moon. Soaring to the hoop. And fouled by Harris. Some pushing and shoving after the play. As Harris had the takedown on Jamario Moon. LeBron James on the rush. LeBron James wasted no time getting in the grill of Devin Harris. Officials are going to sort it out now. Bennett Salvatore. This is probably going to be a
Ginobili. Look out.
Oh,
Manu. That's got to be a flagrant. It's got to be.
Marquise more to bite on the fake.
Yeah.
That set up Morris and then Brown
that
from
could
behind.
be a flagrant too right there. There's no way that's not a flagrant foul. There's no way. No way. Look at the swing and hitting Manu across his head. Doesn't even have a chance to go for the basketball. That's at least a flagrant one. And you watch right here. This doesn't have a shot at hitting the ball. It's just a slap right across the head.
Come back on several occasions. Here's Barkley way off on the three-point attempt. And that should be the wrapper as Mario Ellie has begun the celebration. Down to 10 seconds. Yes, and it counts. And that will do it.
And now Vernon Maxwell and Charles Barkley pushing each other and knocking each other back as a very, very hard foul by Charles Barkley on Olajuwon as he put the ball in the hole as Maxwell's going to be thrown out, and I believe Charles Barkley play with a lot of emotion, but you also want to keep that under control as Barkley, the extra hard shove on Olajuwon, knocking him hard to the floor, which brought Vernon Maxwell into the play to get right into the chin of Charles Barkley, who pushes off, and that'll send Maxwell to the showers quickly.
And don't forget the parachute. He tossed it up in the air, threw it back over his head, and then parachuted down.
He comes down slower than he got in the lead. Down he goes, Isaiah. We got a whistle. Isaiah's eyes cut badly. Oh, he took a blow to the head. Blood all over his forehead. Isaiah Thomas. Karl Malone being separated. Here comes off the bench. Walker throwing punches. They have to be restrained. And the referees are taking him off the floor. He went down hard. Isaiah Thomas. Here is that play. He went to the right. Eaton jumps out on him. Isaiah gets by him. Karl Malone, bam, right there with a right elbow. Caught him across the head, the forehead, and down he went on his back.
Well, you really can't say if that was intentional or not. He went up with his arm like to block the shot. Go straight up. He didn't go up to throw. He really turned his back on the play. So it's hard to say whether or not that was intentional.
But he stepped into that shot like he was a shooter ready to take and make it.
Malik Allen, Brandon Bass, the jump shot. Oh, it's Stackhouse and Ginobili going at it. Ginobili down on the floor. The coaches quickly, assistant ones, get in front of the players to make sure they don't come out on the floor. The Spurs assistant coaches did an excellent job. It happened right in front of the Spurs bench. Ginobili walking away now. Two of them going at it. Well, that happens a lot in the NBA.
That was a great block out by Ginobili and a takedown by Stackhouse. I love Stackhouse's tenacity for this Mavericks team. I really do.
That's not a clean play, though. That's a dirty play. You can play with force and play with aggressiveness, but that's a dirty play.
Other end, got to have a lot of nerves going on right now.
Williams passed out of 3, shoots the 2. Oh, and Shaquille O'Neal with the stuff over Andrew Bynum that Bynum will remember for the rest of his life.
Yes, he will. Went right back at him.
Oh, look out! Shaquille O'Neal took a swing at Andrew Bynum. I would think this will be an ejection. Shaquille O'Neal, I thought, took a swing.
It was a forearm shiver. Bynum got him first. He was so pumped up that he threw a forearm at Shaq, and then O'Neal retaliated.
Beautiful move. And here's another look. Double technical, and Shaquille O'Neal is very fortunate that he was not ejected.
Now Bynum just gives him the little shove like, yeah, take that, big fella. The lead is 24 points. Boy, I tell you what, we're going nuts down there. Stockton and David Robinson getting tangled up, and here we go. Well, Dennis Rodman just got fined for coming off the bench. Ron Ford is in attendance.
Well, you knew this was coming. When Stockton got the shot in the chops, in the chin, there was no call. Take a look at this. The miss by Jeff Hornacek. A scramble for the rebound inside. Stockton comes in, and right there, wow, no call, nothing, and that upsets coaches, and rightfully so. Well, Stockton sets the screen. David Robinson grabs him, tries to throw him away, then tries to fake like there was a charge. Now Reed comes in to defend his guy. Now Jerry Sloan, Bill Johnson, et al. And the rest is history. Jerry Sloan is gone.
Right, and Scottie Pippen up for a beautiful backdoor pass for Pippen, and he is walloped, and that will be a flagrant foul. And it's getting very, very tough out there. Again, an unnecessary hit taken by the Pistons as Scottie Pippen was racked up.
Again, I think that's what Phil is talking about. That's what Michael Jordan's talking about. They just don't want to see that in our basketball game. He already had the guy beat to the basket, and then there was a real hard foul. A great backdoor play that the Bulls love to run, and they really let the guy have it, and then Rodman did push him.
Yeah, I think that's a clear-cut cheap shot. No question, clear cut.
That is a cheap shot, and it should not be allowed. And the officials are doing what they're supposed to do right now. They are calling. The only other thing the official could do is make the same call and then could eject Rodman from this game. That could happen. And if it continues to happen, I think that's what you're going to see. They're going to stop it. They're not going to allow that type of flagrant foul.
See, I mean, that's a direct hit and a forceful. It's one of the strongest guys in the league. The damage that you can do with something like that. And it's just, you know, Artest, here he's trying to make some excuse for what he was doing, which is just not true. Of antics, and especially something that could, you know, so hurt somebody. Crowd booing, but I don't believe they've showed the replay of what happened to the crowd, and I don't think they will. If they did, they wouldn't be booing his ejection.
Resume to end the last line of it. But credit, full credit. That is terrible. And Barea is injured. And the Mavericks bench is being very cautious as the medical staff looks. The medical staff's not looking at him. They're keeping everybody on the Mavs bench away from Bynum so they don't get anybody coming off the bench in an incident for the next series. Artest walked Bynum to the exit, and he's been thrown out of the game.